Look at that backdrop. Look at that refrigerator. Yeah. Protect your neck. Ugh. Look at that guy. Rough around the edges. Need to get some act right by myself. Need to get some act right by myself. Need to get some act right by my health. Yo, C.C. What it do, what it be? I say, yo, like we finna start a URL battle right now. Like I'm Tay-Rock. I say, yo, playing games with me. Peace. See, I wonder how I could just make the comments just stay up on here, man. I don't know. This should be disappearing, this shit. Let me see. Boom. Let me see. Live chat, all messages visible. Do I really want to do that? Anita Stevens in the building. TC 360. 360 degrees, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just jump right on in, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't got time, but I got time today, cuz. I got time today, cuz. Nigga, I'm Big C, nigga. I'm just playing. I don't gangbang. All right. So, the name of this live is Protect Your Neck. Protect your goddamn neck, man. Because it's wild out there. Motherfuckers acting up. Youngsters can't fight, so they shooting. Police can't fight neither, so we get to looting. Go to the dealership, then I get to scooting. We keep it funky, so we polluting. So what's the deal, man? All right, we got 9 people. Hey, that's born. You know what I'm saying? Supreme mathematics. We in the building. All right, so protect yourself, man. So I'm gonna just jump in and say, like, look, a lot of people think that the pandemic isn't real or the Rona isn't real. It is very much real. It is not probably what they say. They putting it on too thick. They putting 10 on the 2. They putting 50 on the dub. They doing a whole lot of extracurricular extras. But it's all for a reason because they have a master plan. Remember, we're dealing with people with 200, 300-year plans, right? 100 at the least. Still, it's beating my little 5-year plan, right? All right, so it's real. How do I know this? Because I've sacrificed my body to experimentation for the people. What does that mean? That means I put myself into a whole lot of out-of-pocket situations to see. How did I do this? I did it because, or how I did it was because I've been blessed my whole life to know exactly when it is that I get sick. Like I know exactly the moment a foul germ enters my body and causes catastrophes. I've always had this. I've always known. That's why I started to learn on how not to get sick, because I understood at a young age before this bullshit that when you touch certain things, door handles at stores or looking at people who sniffing and shit, stay away from them. You know what I'm saying? Because I started to realize when I did put myself in situations, I would start to feel ill. So that's how I kind of learned to build my immunity up at a young age, right? Or just learn to prevent from getting sick, right? So I know y'all be wondering like, why does nigga keep rubbing his face like that? So I learned at a young age how to do that. So I've always had that gift. I don't know if everyone else has it, but I have it, right? So fast forward, since the Rona has been out, yeah, I put myself in situations with no mask, around motherfuckers with no mask, and big gatherings and shit. I've done that. I'm not gonna lie to you. One, because I felt like I already got this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to see what happens. So yes, I put myself in situations, and yes, I got that feeling like, oh, and my body had to fight it off. Like I could tell that my body was fighting something. So I never really got re-sick or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So I never got re-sick. So, but I felt that bug in my body fighting the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like for a day I'll feel kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? But as for safe measures, so basically what I'm saying is the Rona real as fuck. Now, does it kill? I think it depends on blood type. I think it depends on pre-existing conditions. I think there's some factors in it, age, that weight, that does breathing problems that does come into place to see if it becomes a fatal situation. But for the most part, I think that you can kind of beat it, right? But it exists. So I think that it's there to kind of kill out the weak, kill out the sick, leave the rest of us for vaccinations. To be kill out the weak, kill out the sick, and leave the rest of us to get chipped. That's what it is. Factories, right? So before we jump into the vaccination part of it, so let's talk about how to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? How to protect yourself, because it is real, and you don't. Some people don't know what their blood type is. Some people don't know if they have pre-existing situations. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you can carry the shit. So it's a very smart, whatever you want to call it, virus, disease, whatever the fuck it is, right? It's very smart, which leads me to believe, was it an accident? You know what I'm saying? Because it travels but doesn't kill, only kills some. Seems very thought out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. So, protecting your neck, like the Woo say, protect your neck. You know what I'm saying? So when I did feel a little wheezy, kind of strange. You know what I'm saying? What I would do is I would take a whole bunch of vitamin C. I would take a whole bunch of vitamin B12 to be exact, or take or eat foods rich with vitamin B or vitamin C. Okay, all right. Also vitamin D, but the best source of vitamin D is the sun. All right. But not only that, get you some zinc. Either find a natural food that has zinc or take a supplement. This ain't the time to be like, oh, I'm all natural. Peace to the earth, the goddess and the goddesses. Fuck that. If you got some fucking supplements in the cabinet, take that shit. Fuck that shit, man. Take that shit. This ain't time to be lighting incense with your daishiki and your sandals. This is time to be fucking safe. Protect your neck, nigga. The fuck? Anyways, make sure you get these vitamins in. Most importantly, what people do tend to forget is minerals. Okay? Essential minerals. Pile up on essential minerals. One easy way to get all the minerals that you need, sea moss. Sea moss. This kind that's already processed or like gelled, good shit. All right. Sea moss. Or the real deal. You know what I'm saying? When you wet it, it turns into seaweed. Works too. All right. Cool. Most importantly, when you fill yourself up with vitamins and minerals, you want to put natural foods that help with antihistamines. That means keep your nose and your nose clear. When your nose gets stopped up, you tend to go, or it starts to run. You know what I'm saying? You start sucking snot and mucus all down your fucking throat, and that shit turns into some shit and gets all up in here, and you become sick. So foods that help with natural antihistamines is imperative. Melons, cauliflower, bell peppers, strawberries, and kiwis. Those fruits right there will keep you clear. Factory. So you need those things. Vitamin B, C, D, zinc. Okay, B, C, D, zinc, and those fruits to keep it clear, you good. But not only did I do this, and this is not a shameless plug, I also my root chakra tea. Now, the reason why, right, the reason why the root chakra tea is important, because you can skip all that and just get the tea, but this ain't a plug, this ain't a commercial, but it is. It ain't, but it is, it ain't, but it is. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the main ingredients in the root chakra tea is the black seeds. Or shit, fuck it. I'll tell you the other main ingredient, you know what I'm saying? Is the fucking olive leaves. The olive leaves and the black seeds alone clear you out and clean you up. You know what I'm saying? Clear you out and clean you up. So I never got many sick because I know how my body works, at least. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I based the root chakra tea off of. You know what I'm saying? And I tried it. You feel me? Factories, right? Factory. Now that we know how the shit is real, and now that we know how to protect your damn neck, we got to go ahead and jump into the shit. Because shit is finna get funky, folks. Shit finna get real funky, all right? I just seen, I don't know if he was National Defense. I don't know what dude's credentials was, but he was a big wig on some military shit. And they plan on doing a nationwide rollout to vaccinate the entire country 24 hours after they get the approval and head nod for the vaccine, the emergency approval. So 24 hours after that, they are already in place with a plan to execute to vaccinate everybody. Protect your neck. Weirdo shit. Weirdo shit. Protect your neck. Protect your neck. Protect your neck. All right? So what you think all the guns is for? All purpose for got the Rottweilers by the door, so I can feed them gunpowder, so they can devour the criminals. I can take my decimals. Damn. Weirdo dude. So, protect your neck. Because they coming. All right? They're going to roll out these ordinances or regulations with this mandatory vaccine. Well, they're not going to make it seem mandatory. They're going to make you want it. Look, everybody's sick. The kids, they're sick. Hey, look, you better not have Thanksgiving, huh? You're going to get everybody sick. Yeah, that's how they're looking at it. So they're going to make you feel bad. They're going to make you want to take the shit, right? Right? They're going to make you want to take it. Then they're going to be like, oh, well, if you want to go back to the football games, right, you better take this vaccine, nigga. You like the NFL, right? You like that shit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or just like, yep, Michael Presley says, hey, they're going to be like, exactly. You can't leave. You cannot go other places in the world without this vaccine. They're going to make, they're not going to tell you have to. They're going to just make it to where you got to, right? This is going to cause a whole bunch of shit. Like I said, what you think all the guns is for? All purpose one got the Rottweilers by the door. Who can tell me where that lyric came from? Who's a real hip hop head? Anybody know? So I could feed them gunpowder so it can devour the criminals. I'll to take my decimals. Damn. Thank you. I just want to see if we have some real motherfuckers in the building, man. Ha ha. Weirdo shit. So, protect your neck by any means, because they're going to roll out and execute this plan through jurisdiction. I'm going to try to find the link and either post it on my Instagram or find the link and post it in the the comments or somewhere in the description when I'm done on how they're going to roll this shit out through the jurisdictions, right? And the reason why this is imperative and why it's very key to understand the power of understanding jurisdiction in this country is because if you're in the jurisdiction, any jurisdiction, that means if you are attached to an address, that means if you are just a U.S. citizen, you are in the jurisdiction. The game that's to be played is take yourself out of the jurisdiction. If you take yourself out of the jurisdiction, they cannot imply their rules, ordinances, regulations, codes, emergency declarations. That doesn't apply to you. You are no longer a employee of their company, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take yourself out of the jurisdiction. Protect your neck. Weirdo shit. Protect your neck. Now, only reason why I be saying weirdo shit, right? Because it'd be hella funny. Because I could just imagine all the motherfuckers that know me from back in the day, like, oh, that nigga Drano, the one to be rapping, that nigga think he a gangster. That nigga weird as fuck now. But am I really weird? Look, I'm weird to square niggas and suckers, right? But to the real weirdos, I'm a gangster. Or I'm too rough around the edges. Or I cuss too much. Or some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not spiritual. No, I'm not spiritual enough. I don't smile enough. Weirdo shit. So, take yourself out the jurisdiction. I don't want to go into all that shit right now. I mean, if you want to talk about that shit personally, we can talk about that shit personally. You know what I'm saying? So, peace, DC, peace for sticking around this long, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You feel me? 17 minutes in, I'm still running my mouth, nigga. Still, nigga. Right now. All right, so, boom. Take yourself out. Because what's going to happen is, for the people who do not take themselves out of the jurisdiction, and remember, this shit is coming quick. For the people who don't even know about taking themselves out of the jurisdiction, they're going to buck back against this. I'm not trying to point at y'all, but I'm just saying they're going to buck. They're going to buck back against this vaccine. They're going to buck back against this vaccine, right? They're going to buck back against it, and shit might get funky. You're going to have white folks, black folks, brown folks, yellow folks not wanting to take this shit, and motherfuckers going to be like, you need to take it. It's going to come to a point because most of us is already on a database or in a database or on some type of list. If you took off work because you said, hey man, I ain't feeling too good, take this 14 days off with the pay, you on the list. All those hours that they gave you for free, it was a trick. If you actually went and got tested, you on the list. So a lot of us is already on the list. What you think the census is for? Now the census ain't a big deal, it's over. Yeah, whole bunch of data gathering was going on. We wasn't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? We really wasn't paying attention. You know? What happened to the protests? Everybody that got hit on the protest, caught on camera, facial recognition. Oh yeah, niggas is on lists. Speaking of the protests, it ain't cool for Breonna Taylor no more. Like, you know, George Floyd, that don't happen no more. It's cold. Niggas is cold. It's too cold for that shit. See how this our brains are compartmentalized. Like we have dementia. They gave us dementia. So, you know, with all these apps, TikTok, Vine, 10-second apps, they have compartmentalized our brains to have dementia. We're retarded now. Damn, we have dementia, don't even fucking know it. We can't even stay focused. You know what I'm saying? We can't even stick to shit. What happened to the protest? It ain't cool, right? Whatever. So anyways, this shit is coming fast. So I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm trying to help. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fucking help. So, yeah. Last topic, you know what I'm saying? 20 minutes in. I hate to go hella long and shit. I don't think there's really a real purpose to sit on a live for 5 hours. I just don't think that that's real. Unless you're just constantly interacting with the people, constantly, and you guys are having a very stimulating conversation. Wait. Some people can't afford to get out of the jurisdiction. Here we go. Stimulating conversation. Let's do it. What do you mean people can't afford to get out of the jurisdiction? What the fuck does that mean? Please explain. I I, I don't mean to be rude. That's my smooth radio voice. I don't mean to be rude, but could you please expound on? So to get out of the jurisdiction, you have to proclaim your nationality. If you're born in this country, you are an American. You are a native of this land. There's really no declaration to be fucking said. You're just putting them on notice that motherfucker, I was born here. And now what? Just saying some people lost jobs and may not be up with the funds unless you mean otherwise. Um, you have to contract yourself out. Everything now becomes a contract. You feel me? Now everything is how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be a understanding between you and these colonizers. You're supposed to establish that. You know, we got sucked into this mentality of a democracy to where we got brainwashed to think that we have to lean on the help of the colonizers. But that's a falsehood. And I'm not trying to sound like no black Republican, but really, to be honest, the way shit is supposed to be, it's supposed to be a republic. We got brainwashed into thinking otherwise. But that's if you're thinking politically. I don't give a fuck about politics. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even subscribe to any of that shit. But if you had to break it down, you're supposed to be part of the land and contract with the colonizers because they have all the tanks. And what the fuck you gonna do? Okay? Citizen of Morocco. I mean, if you want to take it to the more route, you can, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. But if you were born here, you are a resident alien national or a U.S. national. You know what I'm saying? You're. I'm hella close to the phone right now because I want to be up and close with you guys. You guys are my friends. All right. All right. I was just looking at the comments. So we're going to end off with a little bit of news, shall we? So why do I only call Mexicans and international immigrants illegal aliens? Because legal and law is a term or that they use on their instruments to further control. Aliens just mean separate from or not of. So not of the United States is something that you want to be any goddamn way because the U.S. is nothing but a corporation of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania at best. Maybe I don't know, but it is a corporation wherever the fuck they base out of, or a couple. Why do you think? Why do you think the District of Columbia? Like, what the fuck does that mean? How is there a District of Columbia in the middle of the United States? So that means it's a district of some other shit in the middle of some shit that's exempt to rules. See, they're playing games because the district is a jurisdiction. This is what I'm saying. They separate the jurisdictions, but this video is not about jurisdiction. How can a nigga go from metaphysics and the code shit to law. It's like if you had Brother Panic and Eileen Bay at the same time. Yeah. So we'll end with some news. Governor Newsom, governor of California, right, is a young pimp. Believe that. He's out of San Francisco and he's known to pimp hoes. No, it's fine. I'm joking. So, anyways, Governor Newsom, who preaches all that shit, we need to wear a mask. We have to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. Or I shouldn't even said that. Algorithm. Weirdo shit. Weirdo shit. So we need to prevent the spread of the corona. Damn, I said it again. Fuck. Look at that. Look at that tape, bro. I'm getting kind of good with the tape, bro. I ain't man. Looking kind of better than me, man. So Governor Newsom was caught having a birthday dinner with a group of motherfuckers with no mask on, chopping it up, yucking it up, laughing it up. You know what I'm saying? Along at his dinner was the California, the leader of the board of the California Medical Association, and amongst other healthcare bigwigs in California at his meeting with no mask on. What does this tell y'all? This tells y'all that this shit is deeper than rap. This tells y'all that these motherfuckers know what's up. Even though they tell us this, that, and the third, motherfuckers know, motherfuckers know what's up. They know what's up. They know what's up, man. They know what's up. They know that this shit is some other shit and it's part of a plan. And they may not even be in on the entire plan, but they know which part of the plan they're in charge of and what they're a gatekeeper of. You know what I'm saying? Because the governor is pretty much the boss of the courts. You understand? So the governors of your state, they are the boss of the judges, of the judicial branch of government. So remember, government of this corporation that we live in, or live at, is three parts: legislative, judicial, and executive, right? So the governors are the bosses of the judges in your state. The judges are the bosses of the courts in your county, right? So the District of Columbia, that's the separate, secret district or jurisdiction that have special rules. Let's just say they're the corporation, and the courts are franchise companies of that corporation in DC. So all the courts are many separate jurisdictions. I'm giving y'all some game. Factory, weirdo shit, huh? Yeah. So our boss of the many corporations or jurisdictions was caught yucking it up, laughing it up with the health leaders and shit about some shit. All in each other's face. They don't no goddamn mask on. Because they know what we don't. The key is put yourself in the know and take yourself out the jurisdiction. Punk your ass. Over there. Ain't nobody playing with you, bro. Ain't nobody playing with you, bro. Ain't nobody playing with you, bro. Take your ass out the jurisdiction, bro. Take your ass out the jurisdiction. I'm talking to all y'all. Don't make me come over there and fire on your ass. Weirdo shit. All right, y'all, I'm gone. It's been 30 minutes. I've done enough. I've done enough.